Привет, привет. Да, давно. А был как раз скучный квест. Но он еще и сейчас, правда, идет. Про день сурка. Вот этот. Про Сабзируза. Очень нудный.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome.
Блин, я 2 дня не заходил. Ну, не 2 дня. Вчера не заходил. Баннеры. Баннеры крутил. Сейчас посмотреть. Что-то... И мне выпал, по-моему, Тома. Ну, вроде как говорят, что... По идее, это что? А за что? А, боевой пропуск. Вроде бы мне говорят, что у меня должно быть вот что. Типа... Должно выпасть вот. Тома. А, ну это 27-го. Лук какой-то. Ну, короче, типа должно сейчас уже быть. У меня... Я могу что-то купить. Да, 3 штучки.
You seem tired.
Мне надо срочно сделать делики. Потому что я вчера не делал. На 45-м? А у меня какой ранг стоит? Да, на 45-м. Ну, прикольно будет.
Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone.
Да блин, ну чё они так далеко агрятся?
Time for a light show.
Сумасшедший нападать на меня. Я... Я выбил лук. Вот этот. Но мне на него деталек не хватает. На Майюми. Ну, не выбил, а крафтил.
Fire hazard.
Я не могу пока собрать. Детали в каком-то данже в один раз в день. Ой, в
I
воскресенье
must
или в
leave no
четверг.
stone unturned. Time for a light show.
Ой, блядь. Дурачки.
I'll catch up. Fire hazard. Here come the fireworks.
Да. Артефакты у меня есть. Знаешь, какие? Смотри. Ведьма. Потом... Блять, как это называется? Вот такую штуку. Семенаву. Тут тоже семенаву. Тут ведьма. И тут ведьма. А детали на лук я не мог собрать, потому что... Нет, стой. Потому что вот. А эта херня только вторник, пятница, воскресенье. Я или работал, или... А, ну завтра не работаю. Ну, с артефактами получше. Внизу. А, ну тогда я рад. Внизу рад. Да я наверх не хотел. Разрушьте башню. Блять. Понял.
Leave it all to me.
Минус. Какого хера он мне стреляет вообще? Это не... Хотим. Все, до свидания. До свидания. Так, еще вот тут. Удобно, потому что все рядом со статуями. Можно вот так делать. Один улетел, в смысле? Поговорите с Элой Маск. Элла Маск — это брат Илона Маска. Хотя... О miHoYo говорят лучше, чем рогатка. Так. Не разбуди спящих. Они ни хера не спят, вон они. Или спят. Да, блядь, ты что? Ну мы же друзья. Блядь. Дикие, что ли? Первый раз такое. Где четвертый? Ай. Сталкер, привет. 42-й. Да пока не надо, я сюжетку прохожу. Ну сейчас не сюжетку, сейчас делики, потом сюжетку. Так, и куда? Сноу... Мне... Серьезно? Мне вон ту херню огромную убивать? Да. Давай, блядь. А, серьезно? Блин, а раньше он мне казался таким жестким. Я забыл, я ж профессионал. Ну, первый раз я пришел, я вообще получил люлей за 15 секунд. Так, мне нужно еще забрать подарки.
This is great. I feel so relaxed all over. I could almost float away.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to... Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Вот этот чувачок. Я вчера пропустил. Короче, вот отдал ему, отдам ему это сейчас все, он мне даст 40. Что за... Вот есть жемчужная штука какая-то, жемчужный гимн, и есть еще какой-то луна какая-то, я не знаю. Прикольная эта штука или нет? Так, у девочки надо купить цветочки. А, и все, больше ничего нет. А смысл? Оскар, привет. Луна примерно $5 стоит, и в течение 30 дней будет давать ей заход по 90 гемов. Ну, так-то БП получше. Я просто видел, где-то луну продают там что-то рублей за 150. Вроде бы, не помню. Так, роковой. Сейчас. 5 сек, еще одну штуку, пожалуйста. БП это обычный платный БП. И платный БП с бонусными уровнями и косметика раза 3 дороже. Да не, ну это как бы не та игра, в которую деньги вкладывать. Ну да, у перекупов. Так, опять.
We have put in much work of
А как можно пухляшу скин сменить? У меня вроде скин появился, а я не могу. Два. Я что-то не нашел, как ему скин менять. Да? А как поменять главный дом, допустим, на другой?
If you ever have any questions about...
Ну, если я вот этот хочу на другой, я могу поменять его? Кто мяукает? Вот это. Ну, вроде как можно менять. Спасибо за фоллоу. Йомиакан. Норм. Интересно, есть кто-нибудь, кроме Хаски? По-моему, мне Олег говорил, что его можно менять. Ну, внешний вид дома. А уровень... мне еще нужно вот. Там еще есть такой квест, что я должен кому-то зайти домой вроде бы. И там у торговца купить что-то. Чайник в другом. Короче, крутанул последней леги. От Йоми 75, пока нету леги. У меня 50 на 50, но буду крутить скоромучу. У меня вроде тоже 50. Тянлин это с медвежонком, которая?
We're still in the same day! Nahida, you already knew... Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries.
Ну, я хочу ее
tomorrow
прокачать, она
still out of reach. In
прикольная.
that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by. Paimon thought that Duke did that! Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have...
А, у меня... Я сейчас посмотрю.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve... In other words, Nahira's talking about confusing stuff again. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation? Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Скажите, что он скоро закончится.
Oh, yeah, you're right. God, so...
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to... That doesn't sound right.
Да.
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think
Белик,
things.
привет.
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations.
Ну, фото это такое себе веселье, если честно.
Then the beep we hear, and that's why when we wake up, but muscle
Ну, я думаю,
memory
сейчас любой квест
can't... A brilliant
после этого
deduction,
будет
Nahida.
веселый.
Tell us to put it simply. That isn't simple at all. Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia?
Я после того
She did help
квеста,
us find her...
после того стрима, я два дня в игру не заходил. Психику восстанавливал. Так, и вот что я хотел посмотреть, сколько у меня молитва увеличилась шанс. Или также 50 на 50. И больше не бывает. $50. Херня. Сюда? Блять, не сюда. А почему у меня пропал навигация? Выше 60 метров. Да не сюда. Выше 60 метров. Этот квест, короче, рассчитан на то, чтобы кукуха поехала, да?
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia...
Get hurt? Why would?
Well, you're still...
Huh. Truth be told.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
Да,
Oh,
к
that
самому
works.
главному давай.
What happened to you guys while I was gone?
Don't think too hard about it. Just...
All right then. Let me.
Yes, you're...
Then I'd have to disagree.
Oh? Why?
If we've actually been reliving the common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did. It's not very likely, but it's also...
No, it is impossible.
You have...
А я еще
You
говорил,
two are
что мне нравится вот
surprisingly
здесь
come with me,
обстановка,
Miss
джунгли
Junior
там. Нет.
I can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we
И тут
were
еще
the
все
ones taking
запутано.
her to see Dunya's eye.
Вот так бегаешь по кругу, в туннель какой-то заходишь. Вот так делаешь. Я был в пустыне. Я ходил туда. Смотри. Я почему-то всегда
This is it.
лезу раньше
This is a wooden training dummy.
See those marks on the dummy? Though, let's say the sages didn't replace it every
Привет,
day.
Олег.
Shouldn't it be
That's true, but
Ну,
what if
как?
we did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every
Ну, здесь
mark I left
повеселее.
during pre-
В пустыне
I'm a
прям,
professional fighter.
ну,
My martial school has
визуально
always emphasized
повеселее.
force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my...
Сегодня
It's
что,
just as they
суббота?
say. Each swordsman...
Is it really impossible?
Да, суббота.
What if they use...
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's pic. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate... Whew, I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is it... Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to... But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the... Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas? Strange? Paimon feel... Huh? Leaving the city?
Да валите в Манштадт.
It's really... Paimon can't believe it! How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe...
Поговорите с Нахидой. Окей. Стоп, а она... А, вот тут. Я думал далеко бежать.
Nahida, we're back! You're back early today. Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're... leaving the city. As far as... We did? But we don't remember... Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more... But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway. It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigation. Really? That's kind of... Yep. Something here's
Завтра.
definitely fishy. Let's get... Our memories are back!
Можем потом вместе сыграть 707 миллионов 869 тысяч 333.
Белик, спасибо.
About that. Traveler, aside from your memories, listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of...
Traveler, you should be missing two... It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go.
Сыграть ты как имеешь в виду? А мне нравится, кстати, вот такой. Какая-то тонировка. Или как это называется? Ну, когда вот так.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Почему у меня...
Don't ask me. It's not like I
Вернее,
can
знаю
tell you
почему.
anything. This is a direct order from the Grand
Это
Sage.
YouTube?
Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already
YouTube не
arrived at
показывает
Port
подписки.
Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the academia already announced the... Let's go and question... Hello, sir. Why can't we leave...
Here we go again. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter. Angering me won't get you anywhere.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us. Huh?
Блин, как эта игра называется? Мне она напоминает почему-то...
Knows that Paimon. Okay. Paimon
Блин,
will
я не
wait for
помню.
you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. And please.
Где рисованные персонажи тоже. Сколько-то штук? 4 штуки, по-моему.
Memories.
Да, да.
Traveler. Paimon would never see you, and Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall, and you never came back. You promised Paimon. Paimon, calm down. Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day. Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your perspective? I see. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
Ну, разрабы по-любому что-то ели, когда делали этот квест.
No way! What's your perspective, traveler?
Нормально,
You
потом
sure
раз.
I guess that explains everything. So, if we leave the city, it really sounds like. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well, yep. Now we're.
Солнце вот так вот много дней проходит. А сколько они, интересно, по сюжету здесь застряли? Насколько? Прикинь, сейчас тоже 5000 лет, так же, как дед.
I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just... You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of... To make something like this? Yep. I'll help you save the messages. We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking... Let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right. Okay. See you tomorrow.
Ну, 20 дней тоже как бы до
That
хера,
covers
но...
everything that's happened so far. Yes, although the signal... Okay, now that you understand what's going on...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City. I've entered
Велик, а у тебя
another
какой
space. Before
ранг?
me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people.
That's one heck of an info dump. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking. There's another part
Или
here.
он убежал?
The only...
These spaces have been disappearing. And now, even the fun behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there? Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment. Oh, right. Paimon, the message. After the beep, Traveler, what do you
Да.
think that final space could have been?
А,
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the...
правильно.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city. That doesn't sound right.
Короче, ладно, давай тогда вот
Was
так.
that space actually the real... That doesn't sound right.
Да в смысле, больше нет. А, вот.
Oh, so that's what it is! Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of Paimon's head is... Well, consider this. So no matter how... Wow, The Archon War, huh? Hey! Where are...
Приведите мысли в порядок возле знакомой городской скамьи. А до нее 200 метров. Да им нужно вот эти вот штуки выключить. Вот она спит, и у нее-то, не знаю, что это дымится. Это из-за этого. Вот все мне тут нравится, кроме... Так. Кроме... личной вот этой херни.
Do you want some alone time to think? All right then.
Сейчас на лапке будут 20 дней сидеть, да?
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait.
Нахида. Сделали вы лифт уже? У меня в Сумеру, кстати, еще не все телепорты.
You're back. I've been waiting forever. Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam? Okay.
Так.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common.
Там нет людей.
That doesn't sound right.
Ну, блядь.
Those spaces remind me of dreams. That doesn't sound right. I need to care. People in Sumeru don't dream.
Вот.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream, rather the...
People in Sumeru think they don't dream. But the truth is, and those spaces with no human presence are... So be correct answer. Now,
Нихера
how
себе.
did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
Так.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. It compiles the wisdom of the entire
That doesn't sound right.
Конечно.
It compiles the wisdom of the entire
Я вот это хотел.
It is the manifestation. Oh, okay. Those dreams. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha? Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are. So, in other words, Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dream. The real story
Это, по-моему,
is that
единственный
the
квест,
sages.
где ни с кем не
By
биться
the
не надо.
sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many... Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as...
Сопоставить.
Correct. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the. No one is any the wiser as another day people wake up to yet another dream. So, this is like a dream factory. Very
Что,
good, Paimon.
симулятор детектива?
Okay. So that beep. All right. Last question.
Да, блядь.
Now that I think about it, they say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine...
So you noticed. I thought that one would be. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you.
А Нахида тоже Аракон?
Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusana. Yes, those can wait. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about.
Что?
You asked me this question now that you know this is.
Ну, я
Have
имею в
you
виду,
heard
может,
the
она
saying, "Don't
врет.
wake a sleepwalker"? Your notion of reality and dream would be. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints.
Может, она врет.
This dreamer. Secondly, that's because people don't remember their. So whenever they wake up. That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream. Yes.
Я могу?
Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream.
Все, мне
Meanwhile,
все понятно. Я могу
everyone else
нажать.
has no idea that they are deceiving the people of Sumeru with no. After we end the
мне всё
Sub-Zero's
понятно.
festivals, how can the sages of. In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone. A sun and a moon? Oh, we're out of time
Пиздец.
today. I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow.
И все по новой, да?
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct. Did Dunyarzad already disappear? The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Ну все.
Paimon can't believe it. She's actually something like a puppet, but the real Dunyarzad's consciousness could. So another Dunyarzad. But personality-wise, puppets are stiff. You know, speaking. Dunyarzad truly believed. Yes. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way, so that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her.
Да, наверное, все-таки она Архон.
Please don't beat your. I'm not. Don't be like that, Nahida. To prevent more tragedy. Great, but although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is that means this dream. Huh? Well, if which means imagination. Imagination means like when the server of the. However, if you're the dream will respond. But
У нее
right
носки
now,
дырявые.
our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times, find some way to make that person. How are we going to find them? And even if we did find them, after all, like you said, it's extremely As for me, out of town, or you go. Yes, hurry and go. She was such a good person. Yeah, but we mustn't lose hope.
Короче, я 45 минут скипаю диалоги.
Huh. That's so. Who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, that would make sense. Let's go at.
Оскар, как ты его за один день прошел? Как? Ты что, тоже во временной петле был? Прикинь, ты тоже был во временной петле, и ты на самом деле 20 дней его проходил.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
An experiment?
Could you make a wish?
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero's
Less questions, more wish.
Okay, my wish. My wish.
Oh,
I noticed earlier that she just doesn't I've also
so
when she placed the hat, what she didn't realize was that I'm not okay. Yeah, that was a bit much. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, you
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home? Nice try, you two.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be
Мошенник.
this easy. It seems like everyone who...
My lady.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
Чё, битва? Вернитесь к месту проживания.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you. You... fine, all right. Knock yourself...
О,
Anyway,
молодец.
watch yourself.
Давай.
So you got yourself some backup.
Вы где? А, вот он.
Steady as stone. The fuse is lit.
Сюрприз. У меня артефакты. 3000 был. Первый раз.
I'll be back.
Following orders.
I must leave no time for a light show.
Дурачок.
I'll be back.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those
У меня
guys?
артефакты.
You
Кстати,
and Nahida both. Dunyarzad would have... Oh,
вообще реально.
remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival...
Вот эти
before
другие
the
поставили,
she
и
said it was because she had
по-другому.
forgotten some... Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far.
Еще Хамаюми вот этот
Paimon
качать.
also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. Yeah, even if it's... This is the
Вроде
place.
завтра можно будет сходить.
It's rude to enter other people. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay.
Пайман форточник.
Paimon's... This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty... Should we open it?
Записи. Спустя почти 16 дней я наконец смогла дописать эти заметки. Как раз накануне Скоберу Сабзеруса. Только фестиваль закончится, вы с Памелой, вероятно, продолжите свое путешествие. Поэтому я надеялась, что успею передать их вам. Сборник народных легенд. Короче, и дальше всем известные легенды.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote even though she was also busy preparing. She must have wanted if we hadn't found this book. But now that we know, we... Hey! Where are you off to now?
Ездовых петов нужно ввести в игру. Не, ну так красиво.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
Хотя иногда это кукла.
Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really long
Было
time.
бы прикольно.
Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like
Или,
an eternity ago.
чтобы крылья были не только вот как сейчас парить, а чтобы можно было там летать. Пусть даже, ну тоже с батарейками, но чтобы я по городу мог тоже летать.
Hyman still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about...
There will always be frustrations in life.
Я играл раньше в ПВ, там можно было так делать.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, traveler.
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, what? Where are we going this time?
Да я не хочу смотреть на танец. Ну да. Не, прикольно. Хотя вот так вот, если смотришь, то кажется, что сейчас вьетконговцы появятся. Куда? Смотрите танец. Давайте посмотрю, никогда же не видел. Мне дерево, да?
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you. Oh.
Самое грустное, что после выполнения сюжета и экипировки плюс-минус нормальных артефактов 45 плюс ранг, в игре остается только ждать новых патчей. Ну, да, это грустно. Все? Решили не переводить кусочек.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Что это за цветы такие? Ну это... О.
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers.
Yes.
Ну...
Beautiful shade of
А чё,
purple.
до хера людей сюда донатят реальные
Didn't you
бабки?
just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? Yeah. What's going on? Huh? You guys are acting... Hey! They disappeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise! Purple body Saras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as it's just like the example. So when you saw the flowers, But if we want to end the samsara, how should we make Nilu real? Am I dreaming? Huh? So I'm right. Wrong guess, but as far as you know, people... Yeah, but have you... Ooh, sounds... Yep. But in his piety and wisdom were acknowledged, all kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage. As if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him.
Следующий...
He was captivated.
Гений, следующую карточную игру сделают. А еще через обновление...
After who knows how long, he mastered all the... Afterward,
Прикрутят
he said to
слоты.
the Dendro Archon, I miss my parents. The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had his wife lying next. In the end? So, the first sage was... Yes. Paimon understands where you're coming from now. I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can. The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zero's.
Вторая из 5.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
Там призраки вот эти. Да, после проблемной сюжетки над Зумом, где времени на много чего не хватало, сюжет решили сделать покрупнее. Ну, перебор. Причем они его решили сделать покрупнее диалогами. И просто зациклили тупо туда-сюда одно и то же.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been a... Paimon's head feels super heavy.
Что за той дверью,
Paimon
интересно?
thinks it... The Sub-Zero's... Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
А может быть, ванна?
She's not
Найдите Дуняшу. Оп. Да, бля. Да ладно, живая?
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyar.
I'm sorry.
Dunyar-san!
Oh, a traveler, Paimon. I just had a dream. And
Ну так все и было. Спасибо. Опачки. Это же только для главного героя, правильно? Правильно. Попадание по врагу травяным клинком останавливает путешественнику 3,5 единицы энергии. Пусть будет. Это что? Так, ты мне говоришь качать Тянли. А мне это не нужно для... Нет. Первый из 3 сюжетных, остальные... За дендрокулом. Так, это что? Мне его надо, кстати, качать? Мишку? А камни-то... Ну, я думаю, камни не проблема. Так, что? Поговорите с Катериной. 27 метров. Где? А, блять, она рядом. Я автоатаку не качал.
You're actually Nihida, aren't you? And it's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else.
Поговорите с Нахидой. Подожди. Глава 2. Ты говоришь их 5, да? Почему?
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief. After among the countless dreams, once Dunyarzad could know such a small fragment of consciousness where both will gradually fade until they completely. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible.
Стоп, это не Нахида.
We did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. Huh? Why are you two smiling so
Это не
happily?
Нахида.
I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. Both are fine. All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, to be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to... How did you do that? Theoretically, I can enter anyone. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord. I've always respected my people's free. What about your own body?
Начинается
That
опять
story
психоделика,
begins
да?
long. At that time, I was young and weak. However, so the sages, in some ways, and I'm still. Yeah, you gotta love. Think trying to find a way to save every once in a while. I will also take up the duties of God.
Не-не-не.
I hope my answer. To be honest. Oh, and you go and get some sleep. Whether.
Traveler?
Maybe you were.
I see.
We've spent quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her. Oh, we can't just keep waiting around like this. Let's go find Catherine
Подожди.
and pick up some more.
Ну, то, что Катерина биоробот, давно были подозрения. Нахида подтвердила. Так. Сны, пустота и обман. Так.
Fireworks are for now, but
А вот этот первый квест...
ever.
Нет.
Ad Astra Avisask.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Oh, how about that? And if possible,
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. It appears that you're not interested
Первый
in
квест
this
это в
commission.
разломе капустник, типа
In that
квеста
case,
Шанхэ.
please go to Port Armos and
Не
convince the
обязательно, но
Eremites there to
прикольно.
spend.
Hey, that's not any better.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Paimon's gotta ask. Just
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually,
Это как?
I just...
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chick. So it's been you this whole.
Это что, хоррор?
Are you dead? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about in my dream, I also got to sit on a. You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival
Заключи
really should be.
задание.
To be a joyous time where everyone gets to go.
Легенд?
No. By the way, yes, I paid her a visit right up. Her condition is stable, but for the moment, our top right. So our first prize. Oh, good boy.
Так, что мне там? Для этого первого нужен квест каких-то первородных. А у меня... Так. Венти. Спящий дракон, глава 1. Спящий дракон, глава 1. Вот он. Прикольный квест. Ну, я думаю, он интереснее, чем то, что было сейчас. Чуть-чуть разбавить хотя бы. Ну, хотя ты говоришь, дальше по сюжетке тоже интересно будет.
This should be where Kokomi said to you so. Paimon remembers we came. That was back when you things on the island must have changed.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
more or less. We could split into two teams.
Чего у них
One
генерал
to
в
draw their
кустах
attention.
копается?
Then again, Madame Kokomi.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
Закладки
I
ищет.
doubt there's time. Her Excellency's direct.
Sir, we just.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all.
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Уже не
Captain.
тайный Олег.
You've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great. Recently, the remnants of the Fatu. Unfortunately, we don't.
Hard to say no when it's.
Good. There's not a Watch yourselves.
Seems like the resistance.
Так, победите. Вот это хорошо. Здравствуйте. Жирного. Я знаю, что жирного сначала надо.
Animal test 6308. Don't break my glasses.
Ух ты, ёп.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Развлекайтесь, ребята. Жирного, давай. Да, блядь, жирное. Жирного. Всё.
Leave it all to me. Someone needs us as a good night should.
Ну да, будет. А им похую. Извини. У меня 3000 было. Я понял, это уже больно.
Steady as stone. The fuse is lit.
А что ты нахер? А давайте-ка за мной в водичку. Я понял.
Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me. Time for a light show. Here come the fireworks. Stand clear.
Я знаю, что делать, кстати.
I'm going in.
Ну, блин. С ружьем пусть в воду упрыгает, он часто отступает.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Кстати... Не-не, с ружьем, в водичку иди.
Fire hazard.
Давай с ружьем. Да, реально он свалил. Блять, а кто там еще? Блять, какой-то глазик. Мне зачем это нужно? Ну, глазик. Нет! Курочку любит. Погоди, жирные. Ёп, какие палки.
Time for a light show.
Мне не нравится, что у него Почему у него жизнь остановилась или что это такое? Почему у него пиростатус не вешается? И чё? У него спадает. У него спадает пиростатус. Бля, мне не нравится этот чувачок.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time for a light show.
Сразу слетает статус. Ой-ой-ой.
Steady as stone.
На Хиде надо тоже какие-нибудь, наверное, артефакты, да, чтобы она была мощной. Что, блядь? Почему-то мне кажется, что это нечестно. Почему-то мне кажется, это нечестно. Жирный. Жирный. Ух ты, блядь. Обидно. Да, блядь, вот этого бей, ну. Толстячка. Еще и с щитом, ты посмотри на него. Ух ты. Так, толстяк. Толстяк. Умирай. Проще говоришь? Так, это что такое? Изысканно выглядит. Мне, кстати, вон те камни нужны. Ты посмотри, что творит.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Чего ты? Да, Наэль прям быстро сбивает. Худой, все, Рип. А теперь ты. Вот, это уже интереснее.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent the—
What's that you're holding? Let Paimon see.
Yeah.
Are you?
Her Excellency always plans for every— Still, we're
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? Her Excellency says that now is about half of us are still Of course, not every—
The spirit of the... Anyway,
I believe Her Excellency— There were reports of a— We should probably get going ourselves. I'm sensing a growth— They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is—
Sounds good. Paimon is ready when you are.
А я лут-то не собрал. Ну ладно. Не, что-то собрал. Так, мне вот эти вот штучки нужны. На меч. Чтобы я мог меч апнуть. Ой, меч, блядь, лук. Так, а где это? Нет, там, по-моему, было два каких-то. Два чего-то я поднялся. Так, мне куда-то вижу. Дензиро. Как Сабзиро, только Дензиро.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish 2? Oh, it is you! I wasn't with Swordfish 2. Oh, you really gave it to... Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say? In fairness, the victory's declared. I don't know what else it... And all the more so...
What a nice guy.
Так. Воробушка жирная.
I've definitely seen you somewhere, but unsettled. Not that I would. We're at peace now.
Huh.
Тут нормально, но сыровато чуть-чуть. Обстановка сыроватая.
I don't understand what Her Excellency... Exactly. Wait, for real? You're positive? Some of our guys... I knew it! The Tenryo... Shh, keep your voice...
Hey there. What you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain of... No, let's not mention it. I'm sure the captain would see we're... welcome back to Watatsumi Island.
Her Excellency should be in the...
Так.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryo
I'm innocent! Ha! You're as guilty as... Take him away!
Что происходит?
Kokomi! Something's going down over here!
Your Excellency! This merchant, our surveillance shows that in his whole time here...
I haven't!
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Matsuda, Uchimura. I understand, but before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is... If he's guilty, of course. Excuse me, sir.
Of course! I can I'm a trade... but then... I was robbed by the...
А это какой бегает как брызги?
So what? That doesn't prove they... And even if they did, it'll... What? The Tenryo Commissioner colluded? I suppose it is true.
What, the Tenryo We met a representative of the Kujo, but...
It has been brought to my attention. We are scheduled to begin. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied, but just as arrangements for the peace talks. If that's the case, then the peace... Sir...
Yes, it's the truth. I swear.
Very well. However...
Yes, of course.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
Я даже не знаю.
Good. I also...
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent.
А что?
Whatever's going on, but
Коми в ульте просто ходит по воде. Это она превращается в шарик и катается по воде вокруг. Нет, это не она. Да что ж такое?
someone needs assistance.
А, Коми медузку ставит. Да.
This must be the Fatui camp from the looks of it. Not by brute force, our enemies in the light, while we are in... Option 1. If we strike from above. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, they'd be caught completely off guard. Option 3.
Wow.
That will depend on
Короче,
a surprise attack with an
опция 2
explosion.
по бочкам
If
сейчас.
we decide to take advantage of the environment, it seems that you this is my... Let's work together to...
Киберспорт. Так, где бочки-то? Блять. А где? Что за наебалово? Ты можешь стрельнуть по бочкам, но ты в них не попадешь. Потому что, блядь... И
The
что?
explosion was roughly the size I expected. Hopefully we've given them a fright.
Да пиздец, они перепугались, блядь. Мама не горюет. По-моему, я ему ни хера не нанесу, да, вот отсюда. Здравствуйте, ребята.
I must leave no stone. Hold the line. The fuse is lit.
Пошел нахер.
You haven't seen the last of us. You can't run.
Fire hazard.
Хуя, быстрый. Молодец. Глава лагеря тут еще кто-то есть. Так, ты, до свидания. Хотя...
As a dutiful maid would.
Сейчас будет умирать. Анатолий.
The fuse is lit. Leave it all to me.
Анатолий, по-моему, раньше умрет, чем... Хотя...
Time for a light show.
Я понял, извини.
Someone needs assistance. Fire hazard.
Can't run from dead.
Погиб.
Excellent work.
All thanks to your...
Actually,
Но
even
медузку
the
не
winning the
поставил.
battle takes...
Now that you mention it, Hey!
I must admit, what's there... let's...
All right.
Блять, забрали, да, Коми? Забрали. Исследуйте временный лагерь в фактории.
Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant?
Исследуйте лодку.
So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their
Взорвите
best. Is
бочки.
this really all they had to eat?
Так.
Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials. This is way too dangerous. We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it. Kokomi! Kokomi! We found... I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. By contrast, in all likelihood... we're not just gonna... Don't worry. In my recently if he had... Kokomi, Nothing. Come, it's not long now until... Got it! First...
Дайте товар торговцу. Кажется, близко. А, нет. А тут, по-моему, есть ворота эти, да? Есть, но внизу. Сука! Так, ребята, я вам помогу. Что за музыка? Вот это музыка. Так, я вижу. Пожалуйста, 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 сука! Не очень-то и хотелось. Торговец сна. Это тебе.
My goods. You got. Thank you, Your Ex. You see,
Based on the information we got, had it been the case...
But...
No ifs, no...
Guess we got carried away.
Sir, you have already admitted...
Wait, Your Excellency.
I have no business taking just as merit must be...
Wait a minute.
Well, don't just
Your Excellency, those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems that I know.
Not at all, Your Excellency. But if I may, I know the peace talk...
I understand your concern. Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
Хорошо. Пойдем гулять. Мне эти книжки ничего не дают, кроме как достижений, да, если много собой.
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Пойдем, не останавливайся. Ну,
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsu, it was close to the statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this... But after she struck down our protector deity, relations between
Короче, их на
Watatsumi
всякий
Island
случай
and the
собирать.
shogunate... I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my.
Йока.
You're
Это Йока
looking a little
Оно.
worse for wear.
Это просто
You
в
need to
трусах.
take better care of yourself.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. If we reconcile with them...
Come on, that's ancient.
I know, it's just...
I appreciate your concern.
Wonderful.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... Fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know? My daughter's enrolled. I'm always telling my daughter. I mean...
Вживиться.
Well, if she...
Так, тут фоткаться нужно.
Your Excellency, boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain?
Your Excellency!
Though, for the longer ones, I... Are you alright? This kind of
Ну
thing
да.
was water off...
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation.
Oh!
Really? That's fantastic. I sorted through all the petitions. Also, according to the...
That's today?
Yes, the two young ladies
А
have
еще
arrived
на
safely.
винодельне, да?
I see.
Там тоже, конечно.
Oh.
По-моему. Так, я тут видел еще книжку. Вот здесь где-то видел. Фотографироваться мне надо. И книжка вот. Стоп, а где книга была? Шли вот так вот. Или я с ума сошел? Наверное, это была не книжка. Что мне надо? И... А еще я хотел посмотреть... Блин, может у меня сегодня выпадет? Десять минут.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Возле чего? Понял.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Ну да, здесь сыро.
Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She does... How is she still not here? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where...
So strange.
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provision... let me see. The footnote stipulates that, as far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the...
Kokomi really does think...
Так, а нужное место у нас вот тут. Блин, телепортов не было, было бы печально вообще.
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
Опачки. А чё дверей нет?
Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. You got...
No. It's...
You run an...
No. It's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to... You noticed? I guess to be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader.
Тоже, что ли,
communicating with people,
робот?
trying to retain their morale. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being... So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I hand it over. I have to make a speech tonight. And I mustn't give the troops any reason.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for... I was reading a book last time I was here, but... I only got it.
We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you.
You do that for me? I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Промож. Тут нет же.
How did I do that?
Так, целую китайную базу.
Look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's Sangonomiya events? This is a lot of work.
Опять исследовать еще?
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
That's just, Give it here!
Guess that was the wrong one.
Как-то они не очень секретно исследуют ее.
Here we go. It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. Ooh, it's pretty. Well, let's...
Неудобно как-то было.
Kokomi, is this the...
I'm not sure.
Kokomi? Oh no, tonight's the victory feast. Not the... You sure that's a...
Avoid disaster. The war's over. Did you see?
Yep, you've been out for...
I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the
А у меня
bonfire.
сколько энергии?
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy! Good to have you back.
Не показывает.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages.
О,
Come on, let's go.
у меня что-то... А, у меня же этот шарик летающий был, я вспомнил. Гидропризрак. Хорошо. Так, а сколько? — 18 часов ожидается.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a... Oh, how much? Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you. That's great! Welcome, everyone. Recently, none of us can know. Thank you all for your... This feast is... Tonight seems to have gone off without a... People tend to be more open. I still have no... And I'm concerned that... Okay, shoot!
Watatsumi Island recently. Well, the biggest thing during the hostility, when the catch wasn't good, we go
Короче, они
to
в
bed
каждой
ravenous.
версии игры
I hear
будут
you're
добавлять по пару
captain of...
персонажей.
Ah, come
Чтобы
on.
игра на 700 лет растянулась. Я так думаю.
Hey there. Care for some fruit? Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryo? It's funny you should say that. The soldier seems... He's been acting strange these days. It's a miracle the fighting is... Sorry, I'm a...
Sounds promising.
Так, сейчас буду разбираться.
Off we go.
Что зелёт?
Huh? Wait, don't... You actually came back! Is that so? Do you remember what the most important thing is? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. I'll answer your questions.
Чё, сумасшедший, что ли?
What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
We'll see about...
Интересно, есть люди? А, да? Слушай, ну вроде как говорят, Дендра его прокачать, он хорошо будет делать.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us? We made it up. The story about...
What? What the heck are you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryo Commission!
Yes, that's peace talks. What's to stop the Tenryo
Интересно,
Commission?
есть у
We are the
кого-нибудь все
resistant. We
персонажи
can't
вообще?
trust the Tenryo Commission, or surely you agree with that?
His point does kind... Yeah, everything you... Are you seriously willing to...
Don't take that tone with... For the sake of victory, you'd have me just put down my weapon every time I see them there and... I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and...
Too late? What are you... Darn. What are we gonna do?
Расскажите правду. Так, сейчас. Странно. На таком острове обычно... А, ну вот, сглазил. Не может, хотел сказать, такого быть, что здесь никого нет. Вижу Фатуи. А, у меня, подожди, я могу, по-моему... По-моему, я могу сделать вот так. Не могу. О, а мы сможем же сегодня за пирокубом пирогипостазис в этом сходить? Или пира? Ну да. 4 плюс более-менее реально собрать. И 5 плюс без вложений нереально, если только не любимец, скажи удачи. Ну да, я думаю, только донат. Ну, я уже рассказывал, по-моему, там какого-то типа показывал. Ну, я смотрел, вернее, оттуда. Несколько миллионов рублей вложено. Миллионы рублей в игру. Что это такое?
If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozen means when the talks don't begin until tomorrow. I highly suspect that one of...
Well, that's no good.
Но я еще думаю, разрабы подкидывают.
It would almost certainly... Not to mention...
Sounds like a...
Don't let it worry you. These soldiers crossed the line. Let's meet here again.
Потому что я видел, кто-то играл, и у него там 500 миллионов. 43? 500 миллионов тысяч гемов. Сколько утра? 10 утра. Что у нас волшебной палочкой было? И... Как я дождался. Что за херня? Ладно, давай еще дождусь. Понял. Ночное место. Давай.
Well, here. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are I took the liberty of writing them all.
Whoa. Let's see. Fierce Wow.
Уже было, по-моему, один раз.
Glad to hear
Давайте
it.
через 2 дня.
Annie, as the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Excellent.
Хорошо, что это не 2 реальных дня, игровых, и можно перематывать. Прикинь, квест. Тебе говорят, давайте через 3 дня. Ну. Блядь, через весь остров бежать. А я еще могу по дороге открыть вот это. Да иди ты нахер. Блять. Хорошо. Ну как хорошо? Не очень. А, и такое есть все-таки? Мне не нравится. Да, я здесь получал пизды, когда первый раз. Сука, что? А мне куда вообще? Понимаю. Так, там их 2, да? Ребят, занимайтесь там своими делами, я просто мимо бегу. Тут все усыпано электрокулами вот этими, блять. Поплохело, да, мне?
Leave no stone unturned.
Да, здесь дамажит.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
Так, ну, так, прям. Ну вот этого... Вот даже квест Тарасона с этим барьером на 4-5 дней. Реальных 5 дней. А чё такой жесткий? Бля, он жесткий тип, я хочу сказать. Прям жесткий.
I must leave no stone unturned.
А чё после него скворечник? А, это был. И где? Скорее всего, внизу где-то. Где-то внизу. Блять, везде самурай. А у меня нет ключа? Да, в первый день отключается барьер. А чтобы не било током, вот так, надо еще несколько дней. Бля, у меня нет такого. Я попробую. Нету. У меня каких-то другие ключи есть. Вот это. Блять. Это же для дерева, да? Да, я могу в дерево его сунуть. Угу. Так. По 10 штучек. Я же сегодня был там.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe...
Yes. Were you dealt my... But before we go any further, what are you doing?
That's right. He's here to bear... He experienced the war...
Seems reasonable. The first item is the maritime administration issue. We intend to remove...
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, any losses they sustain due to...
Accepted. Let's add that to the...
Negotiations seem to be...
The next item has to... In the past, our economic cooperation between our islands, since the war is now...
The problem there is that...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's...
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the Not to mention that you're...
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. What...
That just isn't feasible.
With all due respect, feasible...
You Kujo... Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them.
Чего?
Protect Madam Kujo.
А чё они командиров не слушаются? Охерели, что ли?
No, wait, 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
The last one. Behold, stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your Madam Kujo. This is rather serious. I believe you owe...
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move. You two!
Какого хера ты командуешь? Что, забыли перевести?
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui?
I wouldn't exactly call it...
We were approached by a few... At the time, I felt like...
But we were extremely careful. With respect, ma'am.
That's enough. Might I remind you that you should be having no interaction...
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma.
Oh, her subordinate. One day, we bear responsibility.
Да.
My sincere apologies.
А дерево же тоже дает вкусняшки
Seems that I
всякие.
will lay this issue as for the trade issue.
Seems like Kujo...
Надо посмотреть, что у меня, кстати.
I never knew the grand strategist of what... I hope that when we meet again, I think we can leave things there for...
I should inform you that I recommend you say...
I will bear this in mind. I shall take my leave now.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Вместе с купами. Что? Перебить бойцов. Шесть штук. Мне не хватает, да? А этих тоже не хватает. Ну ладно. Не очень-то и хотел. А крылья еще за репутацию, да, дают?
Up and away.
Почему они не могут им приказать?
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reason you believe the Tenryou. Fortunately,
But Your Excellency, I want to keep fighting.
I understand your sentiment. During the war, there were that you saw nothing of the Count Watatsumi Island's people. I understand. I do. It was largely an oversight on my.
It's not your fault. You're either way. We.
Very well. Then I hereby declare.
Чем деревья?
That as of today, you and your comrades will all be welcome to join.
Your Excellency.
I have concluded from it is right that I don't want to hear. All right, dismissed. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me. Whatever we.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for this up.
I can feel my.
То есть 2,5 месяца это быстро, а репу тогда качать что месяца? Полгода, год? Так, сколько уже? 2 часа? Подписался. Медузка? Доска. Блин, как она сюда забирается?
Thank you for everything. With your help, recovering. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I think I might get Goro to handle the. Do you think so?
Слушай, ну 3 недели это еще норм.
Now that I have a. In short, I've still got
Ну,
some.
в принципе, сундуков там до хрена, да. Я пробегаю, часто они не открыты. Это фея пуля какая-то. Вот куда она полетела? Там какие-то херни полетают. Она вниз улетела, я не видел. Не успел увидеть. Так, а что мне надо делать? Мне, наверное, нужно... Ну, у меня один раз получилось так, что она мне просто привела. Это как? А все, что ли? А, понятно. Понятно. Нет, стой. А, я закончил. Здорово. Вторую главу потом надо. Да?
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Без сос. А, это слабое. Пятизвездочный. Церемония древней знати. Блин. А на кого он? Я на кого-то видел, его надевают. Типа норм артефакт. Ну, это на ДД, да? Привет, Хех.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Да?
Or not.
Прокачаю. Я просто очень занятой человек. Олег, сходим на кого-нибудь? Я хуй знает, кого, правда. У тебя какой ранг? На кубик. А пирорхидея тоже вроде такая же. А, другие. Хех. Так, а чё ты? Надо было пригласки дать. И все. Так, это пира, да?
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
Если что, завтра заходи или сегодня, может, сходим.
Time to clean up.
Он вообще дамажит тут? А, блин. Или это в данжах только? Олег, вот эта смола, которая это в данжах только? Ну, которую я в алхимии делаю. Так, а где? Мне надо добавить. Потом будут друзья. Вот этого чувачка, который вначале написал.
Respect must be given to the will of every creature.
Не понял.
Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Ага. Тут какая-то херня закрыта. Дракон. Да.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
Yae Publishing House has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite.
А. Эти звездочные тоже есть? А мастерство стихии кому качать из персов?
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
Так, 21:13. У меня еще есть 10 минут. Он злой сначала. Ух.
As a good night should. Let's move out. Steady as stone.
Вот. Так.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
Сейчас я попрошу жену, чтобы она покрутила.
Всем привет. Ну что, покрутим?
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
Чего? Чего? Это пятизвездочный персонаж.
Я тортали.
А как?
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a
Как ты
little
это
more
делаешь?
often. How greedy of me.
Чего? Слушай, ну Джинджи тоже хорошо. Давай еще.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Давай еще.
Давай, кручу-верчу, торталь я хочу. Магия.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Джин тоже хотел. Теперь.
Выбора нет.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
Все. Спасибо.
Конец. Ну, пока.
Так, это... А что там за сундук? Ты уже всех убил.
What do we have here?
Слушай, ну я рад все равно. Да? А, но уже времени мало. Уже времени мало.
Up, up and away.
А он на следующий баннер не перескакивает? А, подожди. Да, 2 дня.
I must leave no stone
Перескакивай.
unturned.
Зря он приземлился. Ну что, нужно мне бежать. Спасибо большое, Олег, за помощь. Блин.
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Кит, смотри, у меня какая-то одежда на ней есть.
Mother's teachings are with me always.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
О, ну да, точно, так не говорю. Все, спасибо всем, что пришли. Рад был видеть. Жду завтра. Всем пока.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
Понял. Пока.